die. This'll be the day that I die.
Hold on to your seats because we have got some mind-blowing news for you today. The long-awaited clash between two heavyweight powerhouses, Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou, has finally been confirmed, and the MMA world is buzzing with excitement. With this official announcement of this epic showdown, the stakes have been raised to new heights. But with immense risk comes the potential for some incredible rewards. And the Gypsy King's bold decision to step into the ring against Ngannou could either cement his legacy as a legend or send shockwaves through the industry. Because many believe that if Fury loses in this fight, he will become a laughingstock and undo his achievements in the previous 34 fights. So let's start in order. In an unexpected turn of events, former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou is set to step into the boxing ring for the first time on October 28th. The highly anticipated bout will be taking place in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, and Ngannou's opponent will be none other than the British heavyweight Tyson Fury, who currently holds the prestigious WBC World Boxing title. Now, the exciting news was first revealed by ESPN reporter Mike Coppinger, who shared the details of the upcoming clash on social media. While the WBC president Mauricio Sulaiman did not respond to inquiries regarding Fury's heavyweight title being at stake, fans around the world are eagerly awaiting further information about the rules and number of rounds for this historic showdown. Shortly after Coppinger's announcement, the fight was officially confirmed. According to the release statement, the bout will be held in a traditional boxing ring following standard boxing rules, with 3 ringside judges employing the 10-point scoring system. However, the announcement also failed to mention whether Fury's WBC title will be on the line, and the duration of the fight remains unknown. Furthermore, there is some speculation about whether the outcome will be included in the fighter's official boxing records. Interestingly, this news comes just 3 days after renowned sports writer Ariel Helwani broke the story of the highly anticipated showdown between these two heavyweight powerhouses. Now, as the fight night draws closer, the anticipation and speculation surrounding this historic event will undoubtedly continue to grow. But one thing is for sure, this clash between Ngannou and Fury is set to be a monumental moment in combat sports history. Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou immediately commented on this great news. "The most dangerous man on the planet," wrote the Gypsy King on social media. "What is done in the kingdom will echo around the world. Are you ready, Francis Ngannou?" "I've been ready for the last 3 years," the Predator replied. "Never doubt a man with hope and faith." Also, the Cameroonian heavyweight published a short video to address all of those who did not believe in the organization of this fight.
Come on, the Reds!
According to the press release, the fight will be taking place according to the classic rules of boxing. "For understanding, I asked people close to the organizers about the rules," wrote Ariel Helwani. "I was told the rules of boxing, they can knock each other out."
In these rules, you two think you're going to make up a sport after you retire so it doesn't go on your record? That means you don't care. If you don't care and you're not sacrificing, I'm not showing up.
And one last thing, does it hurt your pride? Some people will look at the matchups and say, "Oh yeah, the box is better."
You got a big Tory?
At the same time, Tyson Fury's promoter Frank Warren, in an interview with MMA Fighting, said that Fury's title would not be at stake. However, the question of whether the result of the fight will fall into a professional boxing record is still open. But guys, let's be honest. Fighting Ngannou is a big risk for Fury. A defeat in such an event would make the Brit a laughingstock and undo his achievements that he's had in his previous 34 fights.
When you look at Tyson Fury, he's tall enough and he's long enough and he's quick enough to keep him on the outside. I think Tyson Fury would have to play very, very carefully in those opening rounds. You can't mess around with the power of a Francis Ngannou.
Hey guys, a little bit of clarification. There's a lot of unknown, irrelevant people talking about how I should be stripped to my belt. Ha ha! Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't have a mandatory. When I do have a mandatory, it'll be dealt with, just like every other mandatory I've ever had. Until then, keep on hating, motherfuckers, and enjoy little tiny bit of money that you guys are making while the big G's in the house.
In the blink of an eye, he would become a loser in the eyes of his fellow boxers, and of all people who henceforth will not even hint at including Tyson among the best representatives of boxing. Of course, someone will say that the Gypsy King will not give a spiteful critic a chance, and he will destroy Ngannou in the boxing ring at any time he wants. Many are sure that Ngannou does not even have a chance for a stray shot. The jaw of the British champ is made out of iron. Only a monstrous disregard for Fury can prevent the Gypsy King from winning. Tyson will not give Ngannou a chance to ruin his reputation. On the other hand, if Ngannou was defeated, the consequences would not be dire. In fact, the Cameroonian fighter will still earn a significant amount of money, a fortune that he could only dream of before. This perspective highlights the potential financial gain for Ngannou even in the face of defeat. Therefore, there is no doubt that the clash between Fury and Ngannou would generate an astronomical box office revenue. Just recall the Floyd Mayweather vs. Conor McGregor fight, which also garnered a colossal payday despite not being particularly favored by boxing purists. However, for fans of mixed martial arts, Mayweather's form was inconsequential. Those witnessing boxing for the first time celebrated McGregor's ability to survive until the 10th round, lauding his high boxing skill, rather than acknowledging Mayweather's seemingly drowsy state. Similarly, the Fury vs. Ngannou fight promises to capture the attention of fans from both the boxing and MMA world. The allure lies in the clash of two distinct fighting styles and the intrigue surrounding how Ngannou's devastating knockout power will fare against Fury's boxing prowess. The crossover appeal between the combat sports fan bases guarantees a massive audience and generates considerable buzz.
So that is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us, and thank you all in advance.